Hi guys, welcome to the Myvitamins YouTube channel. I'm here with Aubrey and Max. My name's Jamal, and today we're going to be having a men's health chat. Let's get straight into it. Aubrey, how did you get into your fitness journey?
The arrival of my son, when I realized we were expecting at that time, I was out of shape. I had a health assessment which was sponsored by work, and this was the worst shape I had been in. Realizing the kind of father I wanted to be, I didn't want to be one of those sit on the bench, watch my son run, play, that kind of thing. I wanted to be active. And so I decided I'm going to do something about it. And from then on, I've never looked back. How about you, Max?
So for me with fitness, I've always been sporty. I've always done any team sport you can think of. I played lacrosse for England under 19, so I've been to a World Cup in Canada. I derailed a little bit after that point once I reached 19 and just started enjoying myself a little bit. My actual fitness journey probably started when I was 25. I had a stroke, and that was actually on the back of being in the gym. I overexerted and tore an artery in my neck, which caused a bleed and basically lost all feeling in the left side of my body. I was very lucky to fully recover from that within a couple of months, but probably the physical and mental aspect of it more affected me for probably a good 18 months afterwards, to the point where I felt like I was in the gym and doing bits and pieces. But I remember playing football one day and I just realised how unfit I was, and it was sort of a dawn on me moment where I got home that night, realised without actually knowing how much weight I had put on and how unfit I had become, and I was struggling to play 11 aside for let alone first half, let alone 90 minutes. Yeah. So that was the kick start for me.
Just on that, how did you cope with that mentally?
I thought I did quite well. I think I ignored it. I think I just pretended I was okay. I was happy that I could do day-to-day things. Obviously my daughter, she's 9 now, but she was quite young at the time, so she didn't actually know what had happened. So she didn't understand, she didn't know I'd been in hospital, she didn't understand what was going on when I was recovering. I think for a good 12 months or so, I was just happy that I did fully recover in terms of all my feeling was back. I could walk properly, I could pick her up, I could do things. So initially, I feel like I thought I coped with it quite well. Yeah. It was that 18 months time where I realised that although I'd been back in the gym, I wasn't moving weight. I was picking up some dumbbells, I was doing little bits and pieces, and in my head I thought that was enough, but I was just going through the motions. I wasn't actually pushing myself whatsoever. It was more of a comfort blanket for me to think I was back there and sort of protect myself without me realising. But that's when I realised, like I said, that game of football is what made me realise that although I was protecting myself in one way, in my mind, in terms of not wanting to cause myself any more damage, I was potentially affecting my health in plenty of other ways with my weight, fitness, and anything else that could contribute into it.
Yeah. And I think that's probably what ties you guys together, because Jamal, I know you're big on your football as well. Is that how you got into it?
Yeah, so my journey is a little bit different to both of you guys, to be fair. So I started probably from when I was about 10. I've always been into sport and fitness in general. Started off with football, so I've been at professional and semi-professional clubs for the past 14 years now, I think. Kind of started as a kid, then I went to, when I was full-time football, I came out of full-time football because I tend to have a lot of injuries, and that's when I sort of moved into PTing and in the fitness space, because I'd learned so much information from the previous 10 years that it only sort of made sense to do a job that entailed the fitness stuff that I've learned in the previous years.
I guess that's what brings us all together in this common ground, where it's personal training, walking other people through their fitness journeys and stuff like that. What do you guys enjoy the most about training other people?
For me now it's different. When I was younger, when I was in college, my goal was to be a personal trainer at the time. And that's when I found out. Obviously I was having my daughter at the time, it changed everything for me. Right. So money became my focus. I ended up in a 9-to-5 job just so I could support. But it was probably the wrong reasons at the time. I probably wanted to get into personal training because I enjoy going to the gym. I thought it'd be a bit of a laugh, hanging around the gym, and that's what I do to make money. Whereas after my stroke, once I'd got over it, once I'd got really into my fitness journey and overcome everything myself, it became a new passion that I wanted to get back into it. I wanted to do personal training, but for the right reasons, to actually try and help people, not necessarily who've been through exactly the same, but whatever their situation may be, to try and put into action what I have learned, what I've been through, and to be able to help people come through themselves.
Yeah, I think that's massive. I think anyone who's a PT, anyone in fitness, one of the main things is making sure you're helping people, because if you've got care and people's best interests at heart to begin with, you know, you can only benefit them. And for me as well, that's what wakes me up in the morning. That's what I enjoy as a trainer, and training other people is seeing other people succeed and seeing other people do things that they thought they couldn't.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think the same. I've got a job I love, and I wouldn't give it away for the world. I'm going to stay in my job because I genuinely enjoy it. But I see it as, in my free time, I train people. The day it starts feeling like work, I probably won't do it anymore. But I genuinely just love it. Now I know it's easy to talk about helping other people and things like that. Outside of that, what is it that's kind of what makes you enjoy going to your personal training and enjoying it every day? What is that one thing for you, if not helping other people?
For me, I like the environment, the gym that
Is it not money?
Money comes with it.
Yeah.
But money wasn't the reason why I came into it in the first place.
Okay.
I had a decent job beforehand, so if it was that, I would have just stayed in the old job, to be fair. I enjoy working with people, I enjoy interacting with people. It might sound a bit rude, but I don't work with people I don't like. If I don't click with them, I'm not going to work with them, so I've got to make sure that it's enjoyable for me. My time's precious, obviously, so got to make sure you're working with the right people.
My main enjoyment probably comes of not necessarily if you branch away from the helping somebody if they've got something, because not necessarily everyone has got that. Some people just want to get fit, they want to get healthy. I enjoy seeing people set a performance goal. So whether it be whether they be running and they want to improve the 5K time, something as small as that. I love people understanding and going through the process of they don't have to just run to do that, all the different pieces of work you can do with them to then help them achieve that performance goal, and seeing them improve on that time, or whether it's the strength or power or whatever their goal may be. That's probably the thing I enjoy seeing.
A lot of people come to me with supplements, vitamins question. What are supplements? What are vitamins? And why would you guys recommend to your clients that they should look into these? And attached to that, what's that one supplement that you would, whether it's macro or micronutrition, you would recommend to your clients? So why supplements and which one?
Yeah, it's a good question, to be fair. Supplements are there to supplement a balanced diet or the diet that you're on already. So I think it's very person dependent. You have to look at this, what foods or what nutrition looks like already for you versus Max. I've also found that, for example, people from an African Caribbean descent tend to have lower vitamin D levels. So people like me and you might need to supplement with vitamin D because that's what we naturally would need in our bodies. But again, it just depends. If you tend to get a lot of fish, a lot of oily fish, you might not need to supplement with omega-3 and fish oils. Whereas if you don't get any, that might be something that you might need to look at taking.
I think I'd try and keep it as simple as possible. Obviously, most clients are aware of macronutrients. As soon as you start getting into micronutrients, so your vitamins and minerals, things like that, it can murky the water a bit for them. And it's great if, like John said, you've got something in particular you can pinpoint without confusion to say this would help supplement your diet. So the key thing for me is make sure that I probably stick to a multivitamin. So obviously I take Alpha Men, and with most of my male clients, that is probably the one thing they pick up and go, it's literally 2 tablets I can take in the morning. It supplements the vast majority of micronutrition that I need. So I usually keep it simple like that, because that is probably the key thing that I picked up.
Yeah, I tend to have the gummies every morning as well. One, just because they're unreal.
Yeah.
And 2, because
So I'll be trying to sneak them at night time.
Yeah, I'm just gobbling 3 at a time.
I love them, but the feedback I would give the guys of my vitamins, I don't know if they want me to say this. Why only 2 a day? Absolutely amazing. And I think for me, though I say it in jest, key thing for me is find something you enjoy. If it's gonna feel like a chore, you probably won't do it. So gummies, like you say, they taste amazing and they've got that much more benefit to them. And one thing I like also about some of the things that I've sort of looked into, so Recharge, I don't care what the health benefits of that bad boy are, it just tastes amazing. So the one thing for me, I recommend to my clients, find something you enjoy that you can turn into a routine. It won't feel like a chore and you probably sustain it. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to the Myvitamins YouTube channel. If you're on Instagram, please give us a follow. I'm at Aubrey.pt.
Mine's at Jammer Training UK and on YouTube, and at Jammer Training on Instagram.
And mine's at Max Leonard on Instagram.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time.